Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Sideshow Collectibles, G.I. Joe, a real American hero, mercenary, which that totally should say Major Bludd because he's actually Major Bludd and he is a mercenary. And this is the Sideshow Collectibles exclusive. It comes in this style packaging with the figure actually posed on the side, on both sides. And then we got some read-up, which we will dive right into. On the back of the box, it's nice, sleek, showing off the character and the figure with all the accessories. Looking really nice. And then we get down to that iconic file card. And then we got Snake Eyes and Timber and Zartan from this wave, which I own both of those. I need to do a Zartan review, honestly. SideshowCollectibles.com. Now this one does have the magnetic strips, and it opens up and then it reveals the figure all in his tomb. But what's crazy is like all the gear and stuff's right there. They usually have the read up information and then another part. This guy is limited right here to one little section. Now the read up information. The inner box has amazing artwork, and it's sad that it was hidden underneath the figure. Like, look at that. That is gorgeous. Definitely an amazing picture of Major Bludd. All that detail in this artwork is great, and it shows his magnum rockets and little boot knife. I guess those are the main accessories he's coming with. But this is awesome. We didn't get this with the other Sideshow Joes. Major Bludd is such a stunning looking figure. Like Sideshow Collectibles, I don't understand why they stopped doing this line. Maybe licensing issues, but I can just only imagine what these other figures would have looked like. I mean, a classic Alley Viper would have been amazing, or a bat. Come on, like this Major Bludd is phenomenal. And just like all the other Sideshow Collectibles, he does come with a Cobra stand. It's still all wrapped up because I didn't unpack it. And he comes with a good amount of accessories. Now, I was dogging the way it came packaged because smaller box and all that. They thought smart, as there was 2 trays in there, one underneath each other. So they were nicely stacked. Sideshow, I apologize for ragging on your package. And I doubt anybody from Sideshow is going to be watching my stuff anyway. But he does come with his iconic helmet. You know, it can't be Major Bludd without his helmet. Looking nice. Has a little bit like a dirtiness to it. You can see that. Focus. Come on, focus. But yeah, this thing looks nice. Has nice texture to it too. Then it comes with, I guess this is part for inside the helmet. I guess maybe to protect it from damaging the head, or for it to actually fit nice and snug on his head. So I'm not sure about this. May not even use it if I don't have to. Then where do we begin with the accessories? He comes with, if you can see, it's blurry, and of course you can't see it. He does come with a fisted hand. And he came with 2 alternate hands, only for his left hand, because the other one is cybernetic, so you don't need alternate hands, and I will show you why in a little bit. But he does come with this gloved hand that's open. Looks so nice. The texture they did on it, it actually looks like a glove, and it's trying to focus on his head there. But look at that. That's so nice. Stitching and everything. So then he gets also a trigger finger glove, which you gotta have that. Nice leather looking gloves. There goes, keeps focusing on his face. There we go. Nice looking. There you go. You can focus back on it, camera. I know he's gorgeous and all. Got a crush on Major Bludd. So I don't even know where to start. We'll start with the Sideshow exclusive. What makes him Sideshow exclusive is he comes with a alternate portrait, not an alternate weapon like Flint, an alternate portrait. So take a good look at his face right now. He's got that patch. That's an iconic Major Bludd looking head. And then his alternate portrait is right here. That side of his face looks like something you'd see in a trauma movie. It's like Toxic Avenger grown up. But I love that messed up eye. It has a nice little shine to it. And just like, it just looks really, really good. Like they sculpted this guy and nailed it. I just can't. Like that scar and everything is just gnarly. The other eye looking good. Like this, like Sideshow, just, oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Hair and everything just look nice and clean. So he comes with some more accessories. This time he comes with a bunch of dog tags. And as you can see, one's painted up like there's blood on it. And this is awesome. They all have like little writing on it. You really can't make it out too much. Let's see if I can help if it was right side. But you can see that there's some sort of text on there. Might be some miscellaneous names. It's hard to really tell. But yeah, he comes with a bunch of these so you can hold them. Like these are basically like Joes or soldiers that he killed. And it's just, you know, his way of keeping track. Almost like having that necklace full of ears, but this is actually dog tags of all the people he's actually killed. That's sick and so awesome at the same time. Can't be an intimidating mercenary without a nice magnum. Like that thing is just ginormous. As you can see, rotates. Oh, wait. Get the barrel that comes out. Look at the cylinder. And you can see if there's bullets. That is amazing. Now, okay, so you guys want to be careful with this. As you can see, it has a little metal pipe, it looks like, or like piece of wire. So when it opens, it's looking like it's wanting to slide out. So you gotta be very careful. There we go. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, be careful because that thing will slide out and you could lose that little pin there like no other. I wish this would go back, but it doesn't. But yeah, just like an overall really nice and intimidating, you know, head popper. Looks great. He actually has a nice little boot knife there. Looking nice and silver, finger holes and everything. And honestly, it's not too bad. It's something that looks like you can pick up at like a gun show or something. Actually, the way it looks, how that's cut out there, I don't know. Maybe it almost looks like a part of something. But still, just a gnarly looking, you know, say hello in a close and seductive way. It just looks so good. And you know, he can't be going into battle with just a magnum and a little knife to slice some throats. We do get a very dirty and used up little micro machine gun. See the dirt all painted on it. It almost looks rusted, but looks very, very cool in the olive green. Now, does this actually stock? It's tight. I'm not going to try to break it. Or, oh, wait, never mind. There you go. It folds. I was worried I was going to break it because that's a thin piece of plastic. But that collapsible stock is nice. Or folding stock. Don't want to bend it too much. It just looks so nice. Very good. Good job, Sideshow. Good job at not giving him like a super clean looking gun. That's just so nice. Then, of course, and we get extra magazines, by the way. This one comes with a nice long magazine with the bullet on top. We get 3 extras. So he can shoot like crazy. And he has extra rounds to go around. All right, so we got that out of the way. And he does come with his iconic signature weapon. Boom. His BFG. That's what it looks like. Something you would have picked up in Doom or Quake. You know, this thing is a triple rocket launcher. This thing is nasty. It seems like something he would have picked up from Destro or had custom made with his mercenary money. It has amazing dry paint apps. Like the dry brushing on it looks so good. The wear that they did, this thing has definitely seen some battle. Has a nice weight to it, but it looks amazing. It looks so good. I'm geeking. Like to have his iconic weapon like in hand and like this type of detail to it, it's gorgeous. This thing is beautiful. Now you can't have a trifecta rocket launcher without rockets, and he does come with 7 of these bad boys, and they are so nice. They're like little gnarly little rockets there with the red tips and stuff. It just looks so good. Camera just doesn't want to focus on it. There we go. So good. Detail. I love it. Love it. No way. I'm sorry, guys. I just went off. I took it and looked closer off camera because I was looking at the stuff I was spinning. This thing right here opens up. That's insane. Holy cow. That is, oh, look at that. Because I was spinning, I'm like, man, that'd be cool if those things open, and they do. That is so cool. So cool. Man. That's awesome. I didn't know it did that at all. That is so good. Then we have his backpack. This thing's gorgeous as well. I mean, they painted his gear so nicely. It's all worn and rusted and just nasty. And this thing holds up to 4 rockets, as you can see, on the sides and everything. I don't know, guys. Like, this is... I was really surprised on that. They put that extra little detail in there. This thing almost looks like some crazy engine part. It's nuts. Nothing really going on here. But that is so cool. Major Bludd totally fell backwards because I wasn't using the stand. You know, that's my fault. He took out the stuff behind it. But as that happened, I noticed I forgot a part in the actual package. And that is this little piece. Connects to the helmet. That's what it looks like, at least. And it looks like something that go over his eye. So maybe his good eye, so he can actually see or like track with his rockets and stuff like that. But pretty awesome. But enough of all his accessories. Let's dive into the figure itself. So Major Bludd with his original portrait looks really, really nice. Comes with the patch. That cord is actually a separate piece. The only thing that worries me is if it has elastic. I didn't really try pulling on or anything, but if it's elastic, I'd be afraid that it would break. And looking at his face, just looking at it, he almost looks like Jason David Frank, the guy that played the Green Ranger, White Ranger, and all those crazy Rangers. Like, just looking at it, it sort of looks like him. Oh, his armor just came undone. So I might as well take that off. And reveals his under padding there. And it looks all nice and worn. That's pretty cool. Little buckle strapping it on. But let me put his armor back on. Got his armor back on. And it looks really good. Has the nice dry brushing. The weathering throughout this figure is just insane. I'm going to keep talking about it. How the armor looks. It just looks good. Spot for the backpack. Then we get into his bionicle arm. It's like a little vent on the top. That has some pretty nice articulation. Look at the detail. What the heck? It's insane. Look at that. That's something. 1,000 toy style cybernetics going on in this bad boy. Look at that's so... Like, he was a high-end mercenary. To be able to afford this type of tech, you know, or Cobra just really taking care of him. Looks so good. Nice dark gunmetal. So another thing, You don't need all these different hands because his fingers individually articulate. Look at that. Can't really see it. There you go. So I can just fold his fingers up however I want. Move his thumb down. You know, got to be gentle though. You don't want to break stuff. But yeah, that is the extra articulation you need. He's got the wrist rotation, then he has a wrist bend and everything, elbow bend, bicep swivel, you know, everything you want in a cybernetic arm. He looks like he would crush a can. Just be like me and just crush it. Yeah, again, I love that Cobra belt buckle. Love the leather straps, you know, gold everything. He's got the stripe going down that's sewn into the pants. He's got the spot for the Magnum. Again, he just has all the metal on him, like on these parts, just feels like it'd be Major Bludd. He's got to have that stylized look, and he's got the spot for the magazines. Even has a really cool sheath for this boot knife. And just his figure just looks so good. Even his boots, they're made for walking. Got those straps and buckles and all that. Even got some soles in there. And the leg, you know, you get that nice, I mean, it's a 12-inch figure. I don't want to, his knee doesn't want to bend. I'm not going to force it. I'm not forcing that knee either. But rotate and pivot at the ankle. You get all this crazy articulation in these guys. But I am super, super, like, anal about them getting broken or something like that. Because they're not easy. They're not produced anymore. So you just have to actually hunt them down on eBay or, you know, find somebody that's willing to part with them. But let me go ahead and get him geared up and get him all posed up and really show off a good representation of Major Bludd. So I got Major Bludd with his alternate portrait on because that eyepiece only goes over that messed up eye. But still, all the dog tags around his neck. He has the rocket launcher loaded up. It is amazing. All the magazines, as you can see, are in the little pockets. His little boot knife right there. Still keeping going around. It's got the pistol. The hand cannon, whatever you want to call it. Then we got this amazing backpack loaded up as well. And this backpack is really cool due to the fact that this thing is magnetic. And it'll stick to his back. There's no connecting in plastic pins and stuff like that. One thing I will give you a heads up. This gun has pins in the handle. Now, the pins are for his cybernetic hand. If we flip it over, you can see the pinholes right there. They don't really plug in very snug, and the fingers don't really hold it tight enough, so it feels very loose, and the wrist is loose to rotate, so it wants to fall out and all that stuff. So you got to make sure you support it with this other gripping hand to grab the handle, or else you're going to be dropping it and worrying about breaking stuff. I really wished this would hold it a lot snugger, or maybe I'm just not folding the fingers enough. I'm not too sure, but I was having a little bit of issues with that. But besides that, I mean, this is pretty awesome. I mean, the fact that he came with this little tracker for his messed up eye so he can actually utilize it still, it's pretty cool. So let's get him posed up one more time in a different pose. Then we get him posed up with his little submachine gun, holding on to the dog tags. That is exactly how I'm going to have him posed up. Well, maybe not. I don't know. But this thing, just having those dog tags hanging out, it just looks so good. And he just looks so evil. But an amazing, amazing Sideshow Collectible Joe, and I'm super happy with him. Another character to add to my Sideshow Joe collection. I was getting a little bit Joe heavy, and now I can actually add some to the Cobra side. I'm super stoked and couldn't be happier. Ended up snagging him off of eBay, and it was by accident. Honestly, it was another eBay I was bidding, and I hit my max, and I'm like, you know what, that's it, I'm done. I got outbid. Then I got an email saying that somebody's bid was retracted, and I was winning. And I'm like, man, I might win this. Boom, I won, and I was super happy with it. So, I mean, as you can see, I mean, I'm geeking out, man. I'm a huge G.I. Joe fan. I love my G.I. Joes. And that sums up my unboxing and review of the Sideshow Collectible, Sideshow exclusive G.I. Joe Major Bludd. If you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I want you guys to check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles Facebook groups. Both of them are down below. One's the community. Interact with your fellow nerd with me. Talk figures, show figures, just have a really good time. The second one is the pre-order group, which you got a bunch of new figures in. And honestly, it keeps you in the know. And even with these new releases that came out, they slipped past me. Got some pretty solid figures in. And I definitely recommend you check them out. Join both groups. They're worth getting into because they're just fun. And it's always good to be in the know with collectibles so you're not scrounging on eBay like me to pick up things that you regretted not getting originally. So I want you guys to have the best luck hunting. Keep on collecting and have a beautiful day.